It's been too long since I played this game. Probably forgotten some important things. So that's not sort over. Okay, we wanna know where we are. There's a guy I need to get a drink before I start, because this game has a lot of talking if I remember. Okay, a full 6-pack of Gatorade, that should be good. Yes, I would like to load this save that I have selected.
But I have some questions I need to ask you. Could you spare some time?
I finally
The talking isn't me. Okay.
about the warehouse. I did it. I did everything.
I mean, it's my character, but it's not me. Oh yeah, no, that's not loading screen. That's just telling me what it is. I'm gonna have to get used to that. I'm still
I wanted
not.
to give you a chance to calm down. How are you now that you've slept on it?
What are you talking about?
I'll be honest. I don't think you're the killer. You're giving us a false confession.
No, it's true. I kidnapped that witch. I took her to the warehouse and...
Put her on the table and pulled her eyeball out?
Yes.
And the polar bear costume?
I bought it through mail order.
And you were the one wearing it?
Yes, that's right.
Date, the criminal has confessed. Arrest her immediately.
You got to the top of Abyss acting like that?
I heard that she used to be an actress.
Sounds about right.
I mean, no, we're gonna jump into her brain. Were you the one who stabbed Ota?
You were in the polar bear costume, right? That means you stabbed it.
Yes, I stabbed him with the knife I brought from home. I wasn't trying to hurt him. He fought me, and then it just...
Why did he want to stream it online?
Because
She doesn't look like someone who
the
knows
step
how to
down.
stream stuff online.
Just a quick question, Mayumi. Do you know anything about online streaming?
I'm not stupid. I might be old, but...
Could you explain it to me?
Huh?
Step by step. Just tell me what you did.
I can't explain it in words. It's more like muscle memory. I was able to get it working after trying a few times, that's all.
Why did you kidnap Iris?
My son is under that witch's spell. Merchandise, concerts. She's bleeding him dry. I wanted to snap him out of it. I wanted to save him.
Why did you take out her eye?
Because I just hated her so much. Killing her wasn't enough.
Where did he get the camera and laptop?
I picked them out of the garbage.
Which garbage?
I don't remember. It's true. I planned the whole thing.
About the
What do you know
Cyclops
about the
coding.
Cyclops killer? We call the criminal we're after the new Cyclops killer.
I know. They killed Shoko Nadami and Renju Okiura.
That's right. Both corpses were found with their left eye pulled out. Same as Iris. This leads us to believe that the crimes were all committed by the same person. So this person in the polar bear costume, they are the new Cyclops killer. And you're telling me that person is you? You killed Shoko and Renju?
Yes, I killed them.
When and how did you kill her?
I don't remember.
What do you mean you don't remember? Do you really think that lie is gonna work?
I have a memory disorder. I don't always remember everything. It's not my fault.
But you remember the cold storage warehouse.
There are times I remember and times I don't remember. It changes.
Date, Mayumi is not lying about that in particular. There are
Okay, not
circumstances
that
might
particular,
cause
that's good.
selective memory. For whatever reason, her memory might not have been stored properly in her mind. This is not uncharacteristic for those suffering from dementia.
What was your motive?
Isn't Renju Okiura the president of that awful company where the witch works? He's just as responsible, using her to steal time and money from vulnerable kids. And I'm sure he was debaucherous and degenerate. That man is the root of all evil. That's why I killed him.
Why did you kill Shoko?
Renju's ex-wife, right? I did it to get to him.
but the two divorced 4 years ago.
That doesn't matter. The bonds of matrimony are
Kinda
eternal.
does.
In your opinion, I don't think Renju felt the same way.
You are really starting to aggravate me. I answered your questions, so there.
Why are you lying?
I am not lying.
You do know that perjury is a crime, right?
I'm telling you, I'm not lying. I killed Shoko and Rinju, and I tried to cut that demon witch in half.
Date, there's no point in letting this go on. She's clearly lying.
You seemed convinced earlier.
I was kidding. I don't think she's the killer.
I am the killer. I am.
Right now, we have to rely on hard evidence.
Surprise,
The
motherfucker!
Odoroki man chocolate that Mayumi bought was
Ren, thank you so much for the raid.
If Mayumi was at the scene before Ota,
How was your stream?
She may have seen
Raiders,
the
welcome
criminal's
in.
face.
I'm Red. You can
know
call
what
me
I'm going to
Lance,
say,
so
right?
whatever we feel
Date.
like.
Sync with her.
How's everyone doing today? You beat every. How?
Pewter, we're going to sync with Mayumi Matsushita.
Jesus,
Prepare the
Lynn, that's
machine.
amazing.
Well,
What happened?
the
Oh,
sync machine
15
isn't
revives will do it,
operating
yeah.
to capacity.
Alright, you enjoy family time.
Yesterday's sync, well, suffice
And have a
to
good
say,
night.
Ota and Date were not too compatible.
Compatible?
I'll give you the big picture.
Yeah,
To
talk to you
get the
later, Ren.
synchronization
Have a
working
good night.
properly, I had
Thank
to
you
push
again
the
for the
machine
raid.
pretty hard. And now, it's not responding.
How long will it take to fix?
16 hours, at least.
You've got 8.
But that's impossible.
So we can't sync yet,
I
huh?
thought she's giving it half the time.
But we need to, or
Fix
this
the most
investigation
important
is going
machine in
nowhere.
this facility.
Date, I suggest we go to Matsushita Diner. We may be able to find some clues.
Good idea.
I let Boss and Pewter know.
Pewter, we're counting on you for those repairs. I'll be back
So
in
I
6
couldn't read for
hours.
some reason.
But you said 8. Please, you have to give me at least 8.
That pewter. Always
Jesus.
so humble.
Jesus.
He'll have it done in 6.
Yeah, Pewter is just that kind of guy, you know?
Hey, this is a hostile work environment.
I mean, I'm with Pewter on this one. You gotta give him some time.
Why would Mayumi lie?
She is probably protecting someone.
Kind of
who?
fortunate to give the guy the most
Surely
important
you know
job
by now.
and severely cut his time to do
There's
it.
only one person Mayumi would want to protect that badly.
Who? Wait, is he trying to cover Oda?
It's Ota.
It has to be.
Does Mayumi
I
think
guess, but
Ota's
we
the
didn't
killer?
suspect him.
Last night, Ota left Matsushita Diner with Iris. Mayumi saw the whole
I mean, okay, I kind of did. My character didn't.
But Ota was
Date
stabbed
and
in
Iba
the
did not
stomach by the
suspect him,
culprit.
but I definitely
Does
did.
Mayumi not remember that?
No, that isn't quite it. It is possible that she thinks Ota is responsible for everything.
She thinks Ota stabbed himself?
Yes.
Why would he do that?
What? I guess.
Before
Well, no, I
explain,
guess to
I would like
make
to
a
hear
false
your
impression.
thoughts. What do you think about the possibility that Ota
Because if
is
he's
the new
stabbed,
Cyclops
the
killer?
possibility that he goes down is
Impossible.
significantly lessened.
Why?
Why can't he be the culprit? I don't know. All of these seem possible. This is Somnium, Ota, and the polar bear.
In yesterday's Somnium, Ota and the polar bear.
That was just a
It
dream.
could,
It doesn't
yeah.
necessarily reflect what happened in reality.
it could be like his two, like intrusive thoughts versus what he really wants as well. That's definitely possible. How's the van?
The van was stolen while Iris was in the passenger seat.
Yeah.
We know that whoever did it is the culprit we're looking for.
There is
And
a
why
chance
couldn't
that
it not
Iris
have been
was
Ota?
not in the passenger seat.
What?
She could have been driving.
How so?
Huh?
Iris could have taken the wheel herself and driven to the warehouse.
But forensics only found Ota's fingerprints on the wheel.
That can be explained.
Yeah.
It is possible that Iris covered her fingertips with her sleeves.
I guess to hide herself as a possible. But no, she wouldn't have taken her own eye out. Also, I cannot suspect people anymore because every time I suspect them, the game disproves them being the culprit in one way or another.
Iris had her left eye pulled out. Ota would never do that.
Have you considered that she pulled it out herself?
What?
Or even asked Ota to do it?
What?
Perhaps she ordered him to.
But why? Yeah, I don't understand.
In
That
short,
makes. Who
Ota
gets their
and
own eye
Iris are
pulled out?
accomplices. This was all a performance.
A performance?
Iris drove the Matsushida's van. Ota drove the station wagon. They went to the warehouse separately.
Oh.
Then, they prepared the live stream. Iris anesthetized her left eye and removed it. Either that, or she asked
that makes
Ota to
sense.
extract it.
Okay.
After that,
So Ota
Iris
probably
took
took
a
it out
position
then.
on the table, and Ota donned the polar bear costume and started.
Hey,
the song.
Sork, how you doing?
Consider
Welcome
this.
in.
In the stream, Ota and the polar bear were never on screen at the same time.
True.
See, that's what I was thinking
That means
before.
Ota went off camera, took off the costume, and then...
And then he faked it.
Perhaps Mayumi witnessed the entire
He
event.
completely faked it.
It is also possible that Mayumi knew what the two were up to.
So she lied to protect Ota.
Yes.
And
But
why
this
would
is
Ota have
only-
told her? Or how else would she have found out? Why would they do that?
Consider the possibility that
How you
Iris
doing today,
killed
Sork?
Shoko and
Hope you're doing
Reggie.
good.
Then, this whole thing was to get her off the suspects list. That's why she pulled out her eye and had Ota stab himself. It makes it look like there's another criminal involved.
I will repeat
Okay, but
myself
what
in
would she have for
saying that
killing
this
the
is
guy
only
who
a theory.
gave her a job and his
It is one
ex-wife
of
for
many
4 years?
possibilities.
It's possible, but I don't think it's very likely. They wouldn't go that far just to avoid suspicion.
Date, you must consider the mental state of the serial killer. Shoko and Renju were both exposed and slayed,
Yeah, that's true.
and they both had their left eye removed while they were still alive.
And that's just gruesome. I can stop being reminded of the fact that they were still alive at the time.
It is clear that they are
I'd appreciate that.
sociopathic or even psychotic.
We can't rule anything out.
I do not want that mental image. Especially at this time of day. Gonna go to sleep and have dreams about that. But I won't be able to go back to sleep.
Ota? Why are you...
Why
Why
did you
is
arrest
he-
Mom? You said you were gonna
Because
clear her.
He
Why?
told us to. That's the only reason we got. I like the suit though. That has a really cool suit. There's a photo in front of Odin. Alright, little table. Fundamental place on the table. Cushion. Alright, so this is like a Japanese style restaurant. I'm guessing from the cushion. Are you worried about
I'm
Iris?
so worried that my stomach is in knots. The surgery was successful, but they told me she isn't out of the ICU yet.
Yeah, because she can't see you. I'm sorry, that is kind of dog. You doing okay?
Okay? How could I be okay? I got stabbed by a serial killer.
Easy, kid.
All by
You're gonna
yourself.
Open up your stitches.
Are you worried about my Mayumi?
Of course I am.
I think I
That's
said
my
that.
mom.
I think I said it correctly.
What son wouldn't be worried about his mom?
I mean, depending on the reasoning, I could justify not being worried.
When I was
Why
in
are
the
you
hospital,
here?
the police came to me. They told me that my mom confessed. I couldn't believe it, so I went to the police station. But because she was under investigation, they wouldn't let me see her. After that, I didn't feel like going back to the hospital. That's why I'm here.
Oh. So you didn't want to go back to the hospital to see the person you look up to the most, who's also your closest friend, who's still in the ICU. It's not like Mayumi's under
You
arrest.
asked me why your mom was arrested earlier, but she isn't under arrest.
What?
I spoke with her as part of my investigation, yes.
Yeah, she's,
But as a source of valuable information, not as a suspect. Mayumi confessed.
because there's a difference between
but it's
like
highly
being
likely that she's lying.
in captivity
So we haven't issued a warrant for her arrest.
or
That's what I've been
interrogated.
saying.
Sorry,
Mom didn't do
versus
it. She's
arrested.
innocent.
Captivity sounds way worse. It's Iris the
Word is
criminal.
going
No,
around.
I don't think Iris is the criminal.
Maybe Iris was the one who killed Shoko and Renju. And you and her planned this warehouse incident to get her off our suspects list.
No way. Tessa had her eye.
She could have pulled it out herself. Or asked you to do it.
How is that humanly possible?
You're kidding me, right? Do you really think I would do that? I was fighting for my life against the criminal.
That wasn't caught on camera, though. Neither was the part where you got stabbed.
You're saying that I stabbed myself?
It wouldn't be the first time you faked something, would it, Ota?
It's also a lot less, you know, painful than ripping out your own eye. Did you stage rehearse incident?
I'm telling you, I didn't!
Then why is Mayumi protecting you?
Mom is protecting me?
Your mother is stubborn. She's lying to us because she's protecting someone. The only person I can think of would be you.
Why?
Apparently, she thinks that you're the criminal.
Why would she think
Yeah.
that?
Your guess
That's
is
a
as good
great
as mine.
support system you got
Got
there,
any
bro.
ideas?
Maybe because of her condition. Mom has dementia. Maybe her memory is just mixed up.
That's not. That wouldn't be a memory thing. That'd be like a. I don't know what that would be, but it wouldn't be memory. Not
Everything is my
Mayumi's
fault.
dementia.
It's because of me that Mom is... I know how it looks now, but back in the day, the diner was doing pretty good. You know Bloom Park is close by here, right?
Wait,
People
how
who
would any
visited the
of
park
this
would
be your
stop
fault,
here a
though?
lot. But ever since the explosion 8
now I'm
years
curious.
The chemical plant accident?
ago... Yeah. We're just barely outside of the restricted area, but... Because Bloom Park closed,
Oh.
the number of customers dropped by a lot. The diner didn't last much longer. When this place closed, Dad started working at a Chinese restaurant chain during the day. And he was
His
a
face
security
still
guard
makes
and
me
traffic
laugh.
cop at night. Mom worked as a janitor. And we're both working hard and barely got any sleep.
And you?
I was just a high school student at the time. I was
He looks like a mole.
such a dumbass. I thought it was totally normal to have both parents working, so I didn't even get a part-time job. And they bought me a PC and idol concert tickets. I had it good, but we were drowning in debt.
Dead.
And there's
But
a
they
loan
bu-
on the
they
house
buy you a
and the
PC.
diner. Mom and Dad didn't
An
let
idol
this place
console.
go.
That's just expensive.
There are too many memories here to give it up. So they slaved day and night to keep it open. They worked and worked and worked. Thanks to them, I was even able to go to a good university, but right after I started, Dad...
Passed away?
Yeah, he had a heart attack. From overwork.
Yeah.
But even then, I didn't get it, you know? I didn't appreciate how hard they worked for me. Even when I wasn't taking
Finally got
college
something
seriously and getting bad grades,
It didn't
my
work.
mom didn't say a thing. She just smiled and told me that it was okay. Even when I told her I was going to drop out. Mom, I'm thinking of dropping out of college.
What? Why do you want to do that, Ota?
I decided that I'm going to become a writer.
Wow, a writer. Well, that's a good goal to have.
Yeah, that is a pretty good
But
goal
you
to have.
really
But if you,
should finish college.
but
You
college,
worked
you
so
paid
hard to
for
get
it.
in.
Like
You
that,
don't understand,
definitely not free.
Mom. A writer has
If
to
you're gonna
put
go,
all
at
of
least
their
finish
time into
up,
their creativity.
so you have the degrees.
I won't have time to go to classes. Plus, I'm friends with the editor of a publishing company.
That if your
I'm
growing
definitely
plans fall
going to have my
through,
first book published.
you still have
right?
the degree to fall back on.
Well, Ota, if you say so, I won't stop you. Do what makes you happy. You'll turn out just fine. I know you can do it. And no matter what happens, Mom will always be on your side, okay? Forever and ever, I'll always support you, Ota.
Okay, now I'm getting mixed signals, because she thinks he's a killer, but she's now supporting him. I don't know what to think. You lied about the editor
Yeah.
thing, right?
How do you guess? It was really just a few texts back and forth. But I was thrilled. I thought I could make it as a writer because of that. But it's impossible. I know there's no way I can be a writer. I've never even finished writing a
Sure
novel.
you can.
Not even once. I always give up after the first 5,000 words. To even apply for the amateurs contest, you have to submit 10 times that. But Mom, she still... She kept
I
supporting
can't
me.
even make it to 5,000. That's way too many. If I read that many, I'm gonna pass out. That's too much. Too many words. Mayumi's illness stuff.
Not long after I quit college, Mom was always smiling at me. But I think she was starting to slip mentally. One day,
Oh, what's wrong, Ota? Do you have the day off from school?
are you being sarcastic?
Oh, right. You don't attend anymore. Oopsie, I totally forgot.
How can you forget your own son's career choice?
Sorry. Anyway, are you hungry? You haven't eaten anything since this morning, have you?
Are you kidding?
What?
I ate breakfast and lunch already.
Oh, did you? By the way, Ota, what's living at the dorms like?
Why are you making fun of me?
I'm not teasing you, honey.
Don't fuck with me!
I feel kind of bad now. For suspecting both of them. Not at the same time, but like separately. But still. Let's listen to the rest of what he has to
Got
say.
sick because I'm such a piece of shit. I was only thinking about myself. I didn't take care of her. I was so stupid, I didn't realize she was sick. I thought she was messing with me. I was so cruel to her for no reason. And she got worse and worse.
About that pixel.
What's
What
that
is it
picture?
about? What did the photo frame to me?
Looking at this photo reminds me, one time when I was a kid, I said something really bad to Mom and Dad, and they scolded me for it. And it's not like it was an apology or anything, but Dad and I gave her a Mother's Day gift. My mom was so happy that she cried. That's what this photo is from.
I didn't even
Why
feel
did it
things
turn
today.
out like this? I'm such a bad son.
Hey, Iba.
What is it?
I don't like Ota one bit. But I can't
Yeah,
imagine
I don't
this
think
guy's
anyone
a
does.
criminal.
Why is that?
Hearing his story made me think that he's not such a bad guy.
Your presumption is illogical.
Human beings are logical. We're not like you AI. We can't be logical all the time. But we make up
So we
for it in
can.
one very important way.
What is that?
Intuition.
Do you find that useful?
I am not one of the
Sometimes.
people who has that.
Iba, let's go back to the cold storage warehouse. We might be
Makes
missing
life boring.
Understood.
Ota is sitting with the press look on his face. Alright, let's go check out the map. I keep forgetting to push A on those.
Date, weren't you going to check the warehouse?
I was, but a thought occurred to me.
Date has thoughts? There's a other guy. Forgot his name. A police officer. Says he doesn't have any new information. The guy who like investigates the place.
Iba, who drove the van here?
There are two possibilities. Either Iris, or the criminal who kidnapped Iris.
And Mayumi?
Considering the time that she purchased the chocolate, that would be almost impossible. The van was hijacked from the Famisto parking lot at 10:32 p.m. At that time, Mayumi was in the 812 convenience store more than 100 yards away.
Okay, I don't use the imperial metric. No, I do use the imperial system. I don't use metrics. How much is the yard? Oh, the yard. No, yard is imperial. That's like a football field, right? I'm very bad with calculating things. And anything to do with numbers. So, certainly not all.
Iba, are you sure that Ota took this car?
As I've already explained, the security cameras at the Famisto parking lot saw the entire incident clearly.
So it was definitely Ota who drove it here.
Why are you stating the obvious?
We found the chocolate.
I think we've
Mayumi
established
bought on the
Date is
floor
not
of
an
the cold
intelligent
storage
person.
warehouse. But that doesn't prove she was actually at the scene. If she was, how did she get here? She wasn't in the van or the station wagon.
Of course, a different car. I will search for all vehicles that were in this area from Sunday night to Monday morning.
Oh! I will connect to the end system server and begin a research. Good job, sentient AI. Got a result in no time.
Found one hit. A taxi.
Where's that taxi now?
It is parked in Lemniscate's parking lot.
At Lemniscate. Why?
Why?
Unknown. But we should speak with the driver immediately.
Good idea. Oh, there's the one who drove the station wagon. Okiura first to the cold storage warehouse. A police officer? Nothing new about that guy. Okay. Time to go to the place where the idol walks.
Hey, got a minute?
Are you talking to moi?
Moi?
I don't like this guy already.
Now is not the time to be distracted by this old man's diction.
Mind if I ask you what you're doing here?
Moi? I am but a humble taxicab driver.
There we go.
I'm with the police. I have some questions for you.
About Mayumi. Before I read it, I'm scared. I got a picture of Mayumi from Abyss. So did the driver.
Did you drive this passenger on Sunday night?
Oh, I did indeed. I remember her well. The old hag.
Old hag?
I took her on a tour of the streets of Tokyo. Our ultimate destination was the warehouse district in Ariake.
Why didn't you report this to the police?
Reported?
You don't know about the incident at the cold storage warehouse? It was all over the news.
No, I'm afraid not. Newspapers and television news programs have never been much of an interest to moi.
The more this guy talks, the less I like him. What are
I
you
have
doing
just
here?
finished conveying my client from Tameke Sano's studio. I was informed that the visit here would be brief, and thus I have decided to wait in this lobby.
Describe what happened with Mayumi.
I recall it was around 10 in the evening. Near the Kabasaki district, an unassuming restaurant named Matsushita Diner. That's where I picked up the old hag. And as soon as she stepped foot in my conveyance, she was already barking orders at me. Follow that van, hurry! I must admit, I found it rather exciting, just like an old chase film. I, of course, insisted that I be paid up front. We pursued the van for roughly half an hour. Suddenly, the van came to a halt at a convenience store.
The Famisto along Koshu, right?
Precisely right. I am surprised you know that. In any case, I knew that the jig would be up if we were seen following the van. So I decided to drive past it.
Yeah.
I parked at the 8 store, but 100 yards from there. While waiting for the object of our pursuit to make its next move, the old hag suddenly spoke up. I have to buy something, she declared, then made her way into the 8.
This must be when Mayumi bought the Odoroki Man chocolate.
A few minutes later, the
What is
old
this real?
hag finished
If
making
it's
her
any good.
purchases and walked out.
I mean,
And
chocolate,
then,
so
at that very
probably.
moment, I witnessed the van jet off at great speed down Koshu. I hurried the old hag inside my vehicle, then resumed the chase. We followed them for roughly half an hour more.
I see. If the driver's story is correct, Mayumi did not know that Ota was left behind at the Famisto.
Mayumi thought Ota was in the van the whole time.
We then arrived at a splendid manor. The van entered the premises through the front gate and disappeared from view. We, of course, could not follow, so we waited outside. I estimate another 10 minutes passed. The front gate opened once again, and the van drove out, and we pursued. But 30 minutes later, our pursuit was foiled again.
What happened?
The van drove into the restricted Kawasaki district.
That'll do
The
it.
hag, of course, demanded that I follow. But I was not about to risk my license and livelihood. Instead, I parked on the road and waited for the van to drive back the way it came. But of course, we knew it might not take the same road back. In fact, we were not even sure the van would be coming back at all. But the old hag was not keen on giving up, so we began our stakeout.
Okay, then what happened?
About 45 minutes later, the date had changed at this point. It was 12:25 a.m. on Monday.
How do you remember the time so well?
Well, you see, I always keep my radio dial on the same station. I remember precisely which programs were playing during this endeavor. Thus, I can approximate the time.
I
So
see.
you have a radio thing
Please
on,
continue.
but you didn't hear the news report about what
12:25
happened?
a.m., The old hag's tenacious gamble paid dividends. The van returned down the same street. And thus, we again made pursuit. I kept considerable distance. We had come so far, I did not want to get caught now. But my caution backfired. I lost sight of the van in the
Bit odd.
Ariake warehouses. Without so much as a thank you, the old hag popped open the door and took off toward the warehouses. I waited for some time, but the old hag did not return. The goose was cooked at this point, so I made the decision to return home. I am glad I had the foresight to ask for payment in advance.
One more
I
question.
follow your story. I have one more question. Where is this manor the van stopped at?
Oh, every taxi driver in the city knows that residence. It is the personal home of Congressman So Sajima.
Sajima? Why did the
Isn't
van
he
go to So's
the
house?
mob, the Yakuza guy?
We need to speak with him immediately.
Agreed. Let's move.
A self-employed taxi. Okay, so if he's self-employed, then why is he worried about his livelihood? His boss ain't gonna find out because his boss is him.
There's no one here.
Indeed.
I don't see So or his bodyguards.
I do not detect them either.
Let's go inside.
Don't we have like X-ray something? We don't. We're not gonna use that. Okay. We're not going to use the very easy to use X-ray vision before entering a Yakuza house.
Hey, Aiba. Do you smell
Nothing
something
could go
funny?
wrong with this.
You are aware that I do not possess the sense of smell, correct?
Oh, right.
We smell.
There's
So
something
someone
strange
dead?
about this vase. Ugh.
What is it?
This is definitely where the smell is coming from.
Is there something
There's a dead
inside?
body in there, isn't it?
Maybe, but the opening is covered by a metal plate.
The lid is
There's
fixed with
definitely a
bolts.
body in
It
there.
will not open easily.
Yeah.
Then, as is standard procedure,
Bash it open. It's a. Oh. Oh, that's a body in pieces. That's no, that's too many limbs. That's way too many limbs. How many bodies are in this thing?
What the?
Date, destroy the vase.
Got it.
I don't think I wanna. Not anymore. It's cool. Well. Ah!
So Sajima?
That is
Why-
the head of So Sajima.
Left eye is hollowed out.
This is most likely a crime committed by the new Cyclops killer.
Do you
He
have an
was gonna
estimated
be
time of
useful.
Today, sometime between 11 a.m. and noon.
death? That's about when I was talking to Ota at Matsushita Diner.
I mean, yeah, if it smelled,
At
then
that
it would have
time,
been at least a
Mayumi
couple
was in
hours.
police custody, and Iris was in the ICU of Central Hospital. They have not.
So we have
moved.
no suspects.
That means Ota, Mayumi, and Iris couldn't possibly have committed the crime. Assuming that this is the work of a single killer, Those three can be eliminated from the list of suspects.
Ota, Mayumi, and Iris are not the new Cyclops killer.
So we have... So that leaves 0.
By the way, why is there no one in
Great.
the mansion? No bodyguards, no housekeepers.
I do not know.
The So have
That's
family.
awesome.
So Sejima's wife died in labor 30 years ago, giving birth to their son. Their son is currently living abroad.
So lived here alone?
Do you find that suspicious?
No, just
Well, I would, but I don't right now, at the current moment.
Date, a call from Pewter.
connect me.
Date, the sync machine is up and running. You can sync with Mayumi now.
Oh, thanks, Pewter. But there are more pressing matters now.
Did something happen?
Yeah, I found So Sejima's body. With the left eye hollowed out.
What?
I'm at the Sejima household. Send the investigation team over.
Why so?
I can answer your questions when I get back to Abyss.
Got it.
Date, what is your plan? Wait until crime scene
That's an
investigation
excellent
arrives?
No, there's something I need to do. If that taxi driver was telling the
There
truth,
is.
Naomi was at the warehouse yesterday. And we know the chocolate we found at the scene was hers. Maybe she saw something. Maybe she knows something we don't. Some kind of clue or information about the culprit.
Then,
Yeah, we're gonna sync with Mayumi.
Oh. Okay. So's body cut into pieces. Aw, they got blood on the scroll. That should not be one of the things I'm worried about right now. So I'm putting a human being in an industrial-sized blender, and I'm more concerned about the scroll.
Date, a large-scale investigation of So Sejima has already begun. At this very moment, the media is already swarming outside the building.
Really? Doesn't matter. The sync is what's important. If we sink into Mayumi's brain, that might help us find the real culprit.
I understand. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Then, let's begin.
Oh, that's great.
Where am I?
I can't tell if Iva has clothes this time or if she's just see-through.
Where is this? Oh, silly me. This is my house. Huh? What happened to me?
Is this a good idea? We are
This is
putting
Nancy
our
Shida
consciousnesses
though it looks odd.
inside
Likely an
the
effect of
brain
the
of
dementia.
someone
Then we need to help
whose
remind her.
dementia is currently
Do you think
deteriorating
such a
their
thing can
brain.
be done?
This diner means everything to Mayumi. If we do what we did last time and reproduce the actions from Mayumi's memories, we could help her remember everything.
Is this what you call your intuition?
Told you it was useful.
Well, if we must. Somnium scan. Activate.
Alright, let's see how I'm gonna fill this one. So just putting the space back together. Find Mayumi's lost memories. Reproduce Mayumi's lost actions to invoke her lost memories. Okay. I'm not sure that's how dementia works, but okay.
A wall clock. The hands have stopped. A wall clock. The sliding door at the entrance. Who could that be?
Who's on? Is that Ota on the other side? I feel like this is the correct answer because it punishes us.
They aren't going away.
They're not from a collection agency.
Whoops.
The sliding
It was
door
not
at
the correct
entrance.
answer.
Who could that be?
Welcome back.
Welcome back. Welcome back, Ota. You're
We would be honored if you would join us.
Carlos, thank you for the follow.
Today's
How you
turn
doing
is
today?
on to
Welcome
us.
in.
Your favorite. Dad isn't back yet, but you can start eating.
Again? I'm okay. I ate already.
But,
I'm fine.
Ota, wait. Ota?
Hope you've had a good day so far, and I hope you're having an even better night.
Part of the diner has manifested.
Maybe this is one of the memories she forgot. It must be important to her, though.
It looks like a sad memory.
It doesn't matter if it's sad. It's still important.
Oh?
It's the phone. Maybe try picking it up?
Roger.
Find this down to 50. And maybe it's her husband.
My husband?
Yes, Matsushita.
I got it!
Yes. Well, yes. Yes. What? My husband? Why? How could this happen?
I'm a lot less excited about the fact that I got it.
The diner has changed again. However,
These memories aren't
Mildly
all happy,
upsetting.
but they are all significant.
if this continues, will it not have a negative effect on Mayumi?
Maybe. But we have to see this through. We have to.
Understood. A delicious cake.
Is the cake that I?
Wonder who it's for.
Probably for Ota.
Congratulations, Ota.
I'm home.
Ota! Congratulations on getting into the university, son! Congratulations!
Hooray!
He
Congrats!
still looks like a Moat. Also, we're going backwards. That took longer than for that to click. But yeah, if his dad is still alive, then we're going backwards.
Ota was quite the spoiled child, wasn't he?
He definitely had a lot of growing up to do. But that's what makes him so important to Mayumi.
I see.
Envelope.
It's an envelope. Some kind of mail? This is a bank statement. The Matsushita family's loan.
does it seem viable? I don't know. Burn it and throw it away.
Let's burn it and throw it away. Or should I freeze it?
Let's not throw it away.
A loan statement.
You have less than 2 minutes. Hurry.
Maybe let's do our best.
Let's do our best.
Oh, it is. Sweet.
We have to keep supporting Ota.
Okay. We'll work harder for Ota's dream.
I am running out of time. But I know what I'm supposed to do now.
We reproduced another painful memory.
No, not quite.
Are you certain? Mayumi was under a heavy burden of debt and stress running the diner.
That's true. But sometimes hardship is worth it.
Is that so? It's a sticker from a chocolate candy.
Welcome home. Did you get it for me?
It?
This is Ota when he was small?
Okay, the obvious answer was chocolate.
Do you
And
mean chocolate?
I don't have enough in-game time to go through all the options.
Oh, that. Yes. Of course I bought it. Look, the Momonoke Man chocolate that you like.
I would love to see all the interactions and
That's
stuff,
not
but
it. Oh,
I
honey.
cannot.
I thought you liked the Momonoke Man chocolate.
No, I told you. It's Odoroki Man.
Oh, sorry. Your mom can be such a dummy sometimes.
So he's always been a bet.
You're not just a dummy, you're a super dummy idiot.
Oh, well, you're right, sweetie. I'm sorry. I'm a big dummy. I'll buy you
And a pushover.
Momonoke Man soon.
Stupid. It's not Momonoke Man, it's Odoroki Man. I hate
Do
this.
not let your kid talk to you that way.
What? Wait, Ota! Where did you go? Please, come out from hiding, Ota. Ota, I'm sorry. Mommy won't make any mistakes anymore, Ota. Ota! Come back! Ota! Ota? Takaro, don't leave me. Don't leave me alone. I am sorry, Ota. Ota! Takaro, I can't do this on my own. Don't leave me!
So that's what happened.
Date, look at what you've done. If Mayumi wakes up after all this trauma,
I know it's risky, but we're here for a reason.
what are you planning?
We have to keep going. Just a little more to awaken her past.
But
If she loves her family this much,
Is
there
this
has to be
worth it?
something. There has to be a precious memory hidden deep within.
Is that your intuition?
It is.
I think I'm a team Iba for this one.
A wall clock.
Okay, let's try advancing time. I think I advanced time too far. I've caused the heat death of the universe.
Ota, sweetie.
Mom!
We know we can be a hassle sometimes, so... Huh, Ota.
Yeah.
Yeah, being a hassle is fun. As long as you don't do what Ota did.
Thank you, Mom.
Because that's just being an ass.
You know, I love you. Forever and ever.
You did not say that less than 2 minutes ago.
Ota. I love you both so much. I'll love you both no matter what. Oh, forever and ever. Oh, I'll never forget this. Oh.
Yeah! We are a family. We can do anything.
Yes.
Yeah.
Looks like it's okay to go back now.
Yes, I agree. By the way, Date.
Hmm?
I admit, it is useful every now and then.
What is?
Your intuition.
Hey, we did a good thing. Also, I like how turning the hands on the clock actually change time. Like, can we get that power in real life? Like, if I have nothing to do and I just want to skip time forward,
So sorry
that'd
for
be
worrying
amazing.
you.
What do you mean?
Your mother retracted her confession.
I'm so glad.
Yes, yes.
But Mom, why did you think I did it?
About that.
I explained to Ota. On Sunday night, Naomi was following the van driven by Ota in a taxi. But when the van was hijacked in the family store parking lot, Naomi was at another convenience store nearby buying some chocolate. Because of that, she didn't see what happened. That's why Mayumi thought Ota was still in the van when it drove away. So she kept following it. The van drove all over Tokyo and eventually wound up in the warehouse district near the docks. So how did Ota find his way there then? Mayumi got out of the taxi and followed the van on foot. The van was later found at Okio officially Code Soul's warehouse. Mayumi walked into the warehouse and discovered a grisly scene. I mean, yeah, grisly was one word for it.
A polar bear plucking out Iris's left eye? I was so terribly frightened. I panicked and ran. I'm sure that's when I dropped the chocolate. And I ran away from the warehouse as fast as I could. I just kept running and running. But while I was running, I had a thought. Maybe that polar bear was Ota. Because at the time, I thought Ota was the one driving the van. If Ota brought Iris to the warehouse, then Ota must have been the one in the suit.
Hey, so thinking is so top secret. Why are we allowing complete passerby?
So that's why.
To just,
So
not passerby, but
Mom doubted
just regular civilians.
No, I understand.
To be fully
It's my
conscious
fault for
and
making
able
you
to
worry.
talk
Ota.
3 inches away from the machine.
But there's one thing I don't get. Why did you buy that chocolate when you were following me?
Oh,
Like it's a small machine, though.
because
You liked Odoroki Man
Pretty
chocolate
obvious.
when you were young, right, Ota?
Yeah. I was like the number 1 or 2 collector of the stickers in my elementary school class. I stuck some of my duplicates all around the diner, too.
You and Mayumi have strong memories of that chocolate, right?
Yeah. But I guess they're not all sweet memories. They're like chocolate, you know? Bittersweet. Makes my heart hurt a little.
I thought I was gonna say you never know what you're gonna get.
That's not it.
Oh, honey. I thought you liked the Momonoki Man chocolate.
No, I told you. It's Odoroki Man.
Oh. Sorry, your mom can be such a dummy sometimes.
You're not just a dummy, you're a super dummy idiot.
Oh, well, you're right, sweetie. I'm sorry. I'm a big dummy. I'll buy you a real Momonoki Man soon.
Stupid. It's not Momonoki Man, it's Odoroki Man.
After I yelled at her, Mom immediately went to buy me another chocolate. My dad came back from buying some ingredients at the same time and they ran into each other. My dad really let me have it.
I just one of your parents had a spine.
How dare you speak to your mother like that?
Because Mom is stupid.
You're stupid to call your mother stupid.
It just happens to be the one that looks like he headbutted a belt
Your
sandal.
mother bought you that to make you happy. You need to think about how she feels. I didn't raise you like that.
But...
When she comes back, you apologize. Do you understand?
My dad told me to apologize as soon as Mom came back. But the guilt... I hurt my mother, you know? That guilt in my heart, it didn't go away. Even after I apologized to her. After that, things got awkward with Mom. But a few days later, my dad came up with an idea.
Hey, Ota, how about this? You know Mother's Day is coming up. Why don't we get a gift for your mom, hmm?
A gift?
That was the first time I had ever heard my dad say something like that.
You know how Mom always takes care of us. We should think of a way to pay her back.
I'm sure my dad was trying to clear the air between all of us.
Okay, so he's definitely the best character in this game. Why is he dead?
So,
Why is he
on Mother's
dead?
Day, I used my New Year's money I saved up to buy my mom that flower knife. And my dad
I
saved
was
up a
gonna say why
little
she's
money
only
to
dead,
buy
but
the
he's
floral apron.
very much not.
And when Mom got her gifts, she started bawling. Like full-on crying.
Oh, you boys. I don't deserve all this. Thank you, thank you.
You do deserve it, Mom. I'm proud that you're my mom. Right, Dad?
Oh, yes. Mom is the best mom in the world.
Thank you. Thank you.
Why is my favorite character one looks the dopiest?
Say cheese!
And also, why is he dead before he got any actual development?
Sorry, I lost track of time. What were we talking about again?
The Odoroki Man chocolate. Why she bought the chocolate in the middle of tailing you.
Tailing?
Mom.
It could be due to her memory disorder. It is possible that her thought process was once again short-circuited.
Ota, I'm just going out on a limb here.
Huh?
Earlier I looked inside Mayumi's head.
Inside her head?
She was thinking of nothing but you. Her head was full of memories of you. Mayumi just wanted you to come back, Ota. So she bought that chocolate. The chocolate you loved as a kid. She thought she could get you back home with it. That's why I believe, in Mayumi's head, you're still young, Ota.
Huh?
I don't know. I could be wrong.
No, you're right, Date. That's why my mom bought the chocolate. She wanted her little kid back.
Well, that's really fucking sweet. Okay. What happens
I was
now?
always so selfish. I made my mom go through such hard times. So from now on, I'm going to support her the way she supported me. I'll do anything. I'll deliver newspapers or be a janitor or anything. I'll work as hard as I can to make sure my
You
mom
go,
can
Ota.
rest easy.
What about your dream of being an author?
Well, of course I'm not gonna give up on that. But I'll set my sights a little smaller. I'll start by writing a short story.
Let me read it when you're done.
Of course.
One last thing.
Oh, I forgot to tell you something important.
Am I your uncle from Jackie Chan?
Something
Rentals?
important?
What's going on?
I heard the nurses talking before I came in here. Iris is awake.
Really?
Yeah, she's due to be transferred from the ICU to the general ward.
That's fast!
You saved her life, you know. Maybe, just maybe,
Huh? Maybe what?
nothing. See you, kid.
She had her eye ripped out of her head, like, maybe 5 days ago.
Is Iris
And she's already out of the
your
ICU?
girlfriend?
Yeah, I'll introduce you next time. She's a great girl.
Oh my, I'm looking forward to it. Is she going to be your financier? Oh, maybe I should clean up a bit first.
Financer? Oh, fiance.
Oh, yes! Yes, that's it!
Jeez, Mom.
Did a chapter in this game actually end with a happy ending?
Date, there are still many loose ends in this investigation.
Yeah.
And those cyber ruining it.
Looks like another all-nighter.
Just that. I have so many Gatorades and monsters in my fridge. I could probably do an all-nighter if I wanted to. I don't want to, but I could. Wait. What? Now has a credit? Does this game not have an ending? What kind of ending is that? Okay. Oh, it's Christmas.
Has there been any progress in this Jima investigation?
And every other holiday.
None. Zero clue.
Not exactly. We have 2 clues.
2?
2 points of information.
I forgot.
But they
I
may
had
not
like
connect directly to the
has like a
murders.
squeak toy mode.
What are the 2 clues?
Point 1. This may be easier to see than explain. I sent a video to the boss's PC. Could you check there, please?
Toss into a desk and move the mouse. I stood next to her and looked at the monitor.
What's this?
It's from Sunday night.
Yes. After Date was beaten by Ota at Matsushita Diner.
Oh yeah, when you fucking hit me in the head with the walk.
I'll get the car.
You witch!
There, stop it. I noticed this earlier as well. Do you see the walk on the floor beside Iris and Mayumi?
Yeah, what about it?
Look closely.
Yeah, the walk that knocked
The
me
bottom
out.
part is curved. Do you notice anything in the reflection?
Iris and Mayumi.
Yes. I have prepared an enlarged and processed version of the image. Boss, the next video.
You witch! You stay away from my boy!
She was going to kill Iris.
Tessa! What's wrong? Did something happen?
No, everything's fine.
Okay, let's
She
go.
was going to kill Iris.
Ota.
I mean, attempted murder is still occurring, right? It's not the one we're investigating.
Hey, what's this?
Iris has the kitchen knife?
The video continues, but this should be enough. Iris took the knife and left the diner with Ota.
But if Ota's testimony is true, the polar bear had the kitchen knife.
Maybe it was taken off of Iris when she was kidnapped.
At the Femisto parking lot? Whatever, we can think about it later. You said you had 2 clues.
Yeah, what's the other one?
I have learned new information. More thorough
So
autopsy
wait, was
results
Iris?
of Renju's body have
Was that
revealed
one Iris
something.
of stand-in?
An object in his intestines.
An object?
A clump of organic matter. Because it was
I mean,
partially
there was stuff
digested,
everywhere on him.
it took significant time to analyze.
Well, what was it?
Ew. Was it his own tongue or something?
Shoko Nadami's eyeball.
Well. I think I would pull the tongue. What the fuck? Why? Why? No, no, no. No, no. No, 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 no. Oh no. Oh no! There are still mysteries left unsolved. The real culprit incident 6 years ago and Dante's past. It's Zero Escape all over again. Story's branching points on Insomnia. Use a pro thought to jump to branching point in Insomnia and maybe hidden somewhere in the dream world to find a new way forward. Oh. It is Zero Escape all over again. But I did not want to know that he had forcibly, possibly forcibly at least, ingested a human eyeball. I could have gone without that. I hope it was forcibly. That sounds bad, but it's better than him voluntarily eating an eyeball.
I was merely trying to enter the scene like a cybernetic assassin from the future.
Well, if you're trying to do that, you'd have to do it naked. Is this Bloom Park? Lightning and a birdcage. Maybe this is representative of Mizuki's state of mind.
The fact that Shoko was killed here must weigh heavily on Mizuki's heart.
Mizuki should be inside that column.
To get the information we...
Okay, we did this already.
Iba.
I see.
Nope, I already... Okay, if we're going to exit story by going to appendix.
An ice pick stabbed into...
See what happens if we push it in
Tate, are
again.
you certain? Will this heal Mizuki?
I don't know. Just try it.
Because I don't remember. Nope,
Mizuki
it doesn't
is
push in
still
at
a
all.
child. The solution may be simpler than you think.
Simple, maybe. But this is a dream. Not everything goes how you expect.
Shoko's photograph has an... Right.
Pull it out.
No one would want to see their mother like this. It keeps going. What is this?
Something happened over there.
The pillar became a lightning rod.
It looks like we can get to the birdcage now.
Our next step must be to remove it.
Okay, I don't know what I did last time. Enter the control
The
room.
control room of the merry-go-round lifted out of the ground.
Just open it up.
What is your plan once I am inside?
It is a control room. Maybe we can do something in there.
Also, I forgot to
Not
use the
think it will be
time
that
thing.
easy.
Just try it.
I'm glad I have my lights on. It would not have been the first time I got blinded by a video game.
I do. A bird
Was
cage.
this the one I took last time?
There are ripped pieces of paper inside.
Was
A
it the
bird
balloon?
cage with blown up rubbers inside. There is also a deflated rubber on the
Don't
floor.
call it that.
Could you please not call it a rubber?
Don't call it that.
You can say balloon.
I do not understand.
Thank you,
It is
Date.
clearly rubber.
Please.
That's not what it's called. Just pick this one up, okay?
This'll be easy.
Glad to hear it.
You still struggled it off for something that was
It was
easy.
so heavy.
But I thought it was easy.
But nothing happened.
Oh? What is this?
A deflated balloon.
A
Agent
deflated
Dante,
rubber.
you've got 5
I
minutes.
told you, please call it a balloon.
Please stop calling it that.
What are you getting so worked up about?
Let's just blow it up. Let's not eat the
Understood.
balloon, okay? My brain is telling me we should, but I don't know if that'd be a good idea.
It's huge. I wish your boobs were that big.
Are you serious? Those are obscenely large for a human. Well, I suppose I am not technically human.
So...
Date, please, be quiet.
Date down. That noise was not helping.
You were able to get out?
Perhaps the balloon was the key.
I remember when I was told I was from Mizuki a while back. Time when Mizuki was just a little girl, so could paddle balloon. It was one of the nice helium ones. Oh, but this thing slipped through her hand. Aww. The balloon sailed up into the sky. Suko snapped. She scolded Mizuki for out. Maybe that's why Mizuki put the balloons inside the book. What's with all the shitty parents in this game? That way they can never fly away again. Because Iva and I made her relive a painful memory.
Alright, now that the birdcage is off, let's get Mizuki.
Do you not see the horses spinning at hurricane speeds?
If
You and
stop
AI, you'll
time,
be
you
fine.
can Go in, right?
But I cannot stop time while I'm moving.
Oh, right. Guess we gotta figure out how to stop it from spinning.
The
Panda.
panda is floating.
I can increase the time, that sucks. Let's let's put it on our heads.
Right? Like this?
How are you doing that?
Unknown.
I guess that was a waste of
It
time.
looks funny.
It was kind of fun, though.
See? I've enjoyed it.
The panda is floating.
Let's kick it away.
All right. What is this?
Merry-go-rounds can fly?
Date, over there.
I mean, it walked.
Iris? Why? Why is Iris...
She appears to be frozen.
What the hell is going on? What is this?
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! I'm sorry! I'm sorry! I'm sorry! Why do you never keep quiet? Is this fun for you? Giving your mother a hard time? That hurts! That hurts! Please stop! I'm sorry! Why are you here? I'm sorry! I'm sorry! If everything would be fine. I'm sorry. Apologizing means nothing. Say something. Don't make me into the bad guy.
You don't need any help with that.
What's that look, huh?
You really don't need any help.
I'm sorry.
You already seen the bad guy enough.
It's all your fault.
All she did was let a fucking balloon go.
You. I wish you had never been born.
Mizuki's voice. The other voice is likely...
Damn. What's going on here? Aiba, look out!
What?
I refuse to
I was
believe
about
that
to
took
become
only
a
40
pancake.
seconds.
Good thing this isn't a bed and breakfast.
That frozen iris does intrigue me. But Mizuki first.
Let's get to Mizuki while the merry-go-round is stopped.
It's Mizuki. Mizuki, can you hear me? We will protect you, Mizuki. We will always be there for you. So... it's all right now.
Hey, do you think we can use that speaker? Maybe she needs to hear her mother's voice.
Damn, it got depressing.
Mom loves you, Mizuki. I love you. I am so glad that you were born. So glad.
Hey, do you hear something?
Is that... a phone ringing?
Where's it coming from?
Date, don't! You can't stay any longer!
I mean, we did it! Yeah, Mizuki was Soko's voice. I wouldn't call it hearing. I was just lying. Like, we lied to her just to make her think she was doing okay.
Are you okay? Mizuki.
She hasn't been healed. She's still traumatized.
Aiba, call Iris's phone. It's urgent.
Why the rush?
Please, just call.
Because Iris is one of the next victims.
This is Kaname Tate from the MPD. I met you earlier today.
Oh, Date. Is something wrong?
Where are you right now?
I'm at home.
Okay, don't go anywhere. Lock the door and stay at home.
Can you tell me why?
Who cares why? This is a direct order from the police.
You mean a personal order?
Okay. But if I do, will you play Shovel Forge with me tomorrow?
No.
Then go on a date with me.
A date?
If you promise me we'll go on a date, I'll stay home and not say a peep. If you don't promise me, then...
Can we disagree with Shovel Forge instead?
Dragging a heavy suitcase.
Alright, understood.
Understood?
Great! Looking forward to seeing you tomorrow.
Fine, just don't go outside, okay? If anything happens, call me immediately. My number is...
I have it in my history. See ya!
What was that? A phone call?
It's nothing.
Are you okay? She didn't answer. About the ringtone I heard in
Tell me
Somnium.
something. In your dream world, I heard a phone ring. Did you hear that somewhere? Or did you just imagine it?
Date, there's no point talking to her. You couldn't heal her. Her symptoms haven't improved. She'll be sent back to the hospital. Maybe the doctors can help her.
About the Nile
Mizuki,
message.
I have to ask you. You got a Nile message yesterday, and then you went to Bloom Park. Who sent you the message?
I checked her phone, but the history was white.
I am trying to identify the sender now, but it will take some time.
About
Mizuki,
Iris's body.
I saw something strange in your dream. Iris, she was frozen. She was dead. What was that? Tell me, Mizuki, please.
Also, why is she stabbing in the back?
There's no point attempting to speak with her. Mizuki's aphonia has not healed.
Mizuki,
About the ice pick.
when we found you
Let's
at the
not make her
merry-go-round,
talk.
you were holding the ice pick. I'm not accusing you of anything. I trust you. I just want to know why you were holding it. Answer me, Mizuki.
Date, please. Yelling at her is counterproductive.
Damn it.
So I picked the best path the first time. And help Mizuki get her voice back. She's sitting on a chair, she looks drained. Like an abandoned doll. Do you believe in prophetic dreams?
Where is this coming from? Oh, I see. This is about the body you saw in Mizuki's Somnium. Her name is Iris Sagan, the girl you went to Bloom Park with today.
How do you know that?
Iba told me.
It is one of my duties to deliver regular investigation reports.
About prophetic dreams?
Prophecies, huh? That's why you called Iris. But Date, come on.
I know, a dream is just a dream. Doesn't necessarily have anything to do with reality. But still, I just have this gut feeling.
Date, are you alright? Perhaps the sink is causing negative side effects.
I hope that's all it is.
Oh, that I saw the other timeline. That's the ringtone I
Boss,
heard in
I heard a
Somnium.
ringtone in Mizuki's Somnium.
I know. But I couldn't tell where it was coming.
Did
Oh,
CSI
shit.
report anything like that?
Okay, let's go back to the log. Back into where it's coming from. Yeah, I don't even know if it's real or something Mizuki invented. But if Mizuki really did hear the ringtone, then there must have been a phone somewhere on site. Did TSI report
No,
anything like
nothing.
that?
They searched the site, but didn't find a single thing.
Give me a sec, gonna open my third Gatorade. in the past 2 hours. This is a good idea. About what I saw in Somnium.
No need to report specifics. We saw it all from here in the control room. What the Sinker sees in Somnium is projected here, remember? We've got it all recorded.
Isn't it incredible? I invented it.
Peter,
So
you
know
are
about
amazing.
Everything you saw. The phone, the frozen corpse.
About Mizuki's
It
iPhone,
didn't
yeah.
go well. But it's not all bad. The sink wasn't a total waste of time. We found clues.
Clues. Right.
About prophetic dreams.
Ah, the corpse you saw in Somnium. You're wondering if that was some kind of vision of the future.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, let's see. As a man of science, I don't believe in such things. Prophecies and the like. However, if it was a
So boring,
prophecy,
Peter.
I would suggest the girl wears some kind of metal plate.
Huh?
You saw her. She was stabbed countless times in the back. She could have used some stab-proof armor or something.
Oh.
Just indulging in the fantasy of real-life prophecies. Don't mind me. Anyway, prophecies are simply not possible.
True.
You see?
I mean, they could be. Until something can be absolutely disproven without, beyond a shadow of a doubt, you can't say it's not possible. And disproving something is a lot harder to do than proving something. I guess you could just prove the opposite. But if it's either true or not, and there's nothing... Like, yeah, you can't prove 2 plus 2 equals 5, because that's... Because 2 plus 2 is 4. But proving something doesn't exist is impossible. But the ringtone I heard in
I know
Somnium.
about the ringtone you heard.
But I couldn't tell where it was coming from.
Did Mizuki actually hear that? Or was it just a dream? Or her imagination?
That's what I'm trying to find out. Can you analyze the sound or something?
Unfortunately not.
About Somnium.
In a normal dream, the person experiencing the dream cannot remove themselves from it.
Dreams are first-person experiences. However, the circumstances are slightly different during a sink. The sinker dives into the subject's mind and experiences their subconscious thoughts. But this dream is experienced as an observer, as though you were watching a play. The subject is the author, director, and actor. The sinker is merely the audience.
Summarize for me.
I think I'll go to Bloom Park again.
Looking for the phone?
It might be there, it might not. I just want to be sure. Take care of Mizuki, okay?
Yeah. Leave it to me.
I got about 15 minutes left before I probably go to bed. Should have gone to bed 2 hours ago. But you know, didn't want to.
Now the news. Yesterday night, the body of Shoko Nadami was found. Her body was recovered from the now-defunct Bloom Park in the Kawasaki district. Autopsy reports revealed that her time of death was roughly 5 p.m. last afternoon. Police have determined that the victim was killed elsewhere and then brought to Bloom Park to be put on display. The MPD has expanded the scope of their investigation and are encouraging anyone with any information to come forward.
Kagami! That's the name of the investigator.
Today, on the outer circle of the Capital City Highway in Minato District, Tokyo, a traffic collision occurred involving 5 cars and at least 1 truck. As a result of the pileup, one man was sent to the hospital unconscious in critical condition. 6 other individuals were treated for minor injuries. MPD has arrested the driver of the truck suspected to be the cause of the accident.
I don't know why that just now popped into my head, but it did.
Is ongoing.
Scream boldly.
Wait, are you a ghost?
Idiot.
It's
Me.
Who you? Me?
It's me.
Whom?
I said me.
But are you a ghost?
I'm not a ghost.
Then, Iba? But why?
I just thought I would project myself. You seem lonely.
How are you doing this?
I am overlaying the image your left eye processes with augmented reality. You can't see me through your right eye, only your left.
You can't just pop into my eyeball without permission.
You do realize I do that all the time, right?
She is your eyeball. What about your
Come to think of it, you look kind of like you do when you're in Somnium. What's that about?
What do you mean?
Well, you don't usually look like that. You have a Somnium form and another form.
Oh, this?
Yes, that.
Oh, it's a little bunny.
Why are you doing this now?
A teddy. Gummy bear.
I was bored last night,
Something.
so
Huh?
I thought you would like it.
Why would I like it?
Well, I did attempt to shape myself to your preference.
If you could do that, change it. Be Reika from Tiefblau.
I will not,
Why not?
because I won't.
About the
It
ringtone
was
on
somewhere around
Somnium.
here, right? Where I heard the phone ring.
Affirmative.
The source can't be far. The phone must be nearby.
I do not know if it actually exists. Dreams consist of memories. But that does not mean that they perfectly mirror reality. In fact, it
No?
is more common that what occurs in dreams is distorted.
Nah, so you're telling me I was being chased by a tall monster
Events
in middle school that wasn't
witnessed
it
by
too?
Somnium were absurd, exaggerated, or otherwise warped. Clearly, they do not
Tell me
represent
Scooby-Doo's not
exactly
real.
what happened in reality. The ringtone as well.
Mizuki didn't necessarily hear it. I understand that. But it's our only lead.
How do you appear in Somnium?
I am connected to your brain via artificial nerve. I am part of your working brain. Our minds are one. During the sync, when the data that constitutes your ego is transferred, some of my main programming is also transferred.
And follow-up
That is
question,
why I
where are
appear
your
in Somnium.
pants?
Do I even need to explain this sort of thing to you? I have experienced syncing many times with you. Although it is true that I have never appeared to you in this form.
Anything catch
As I
your eye?
mentioned earlier, I cannot say for certain if there was a phone here. However, if there is, it must be well hidden. CSI has already searched the area thoroughly, but they did not discover anything.
Well hidden, huh? Maybe a place you can't see with the naked eye.
Do you see any
Let me see.
suspicious?
I need to analyze the surroundings.
Ah. Last time Mizuki was found in that column. Why was she in there? And how? Because that's the same thing again.
It is
And
certainly
you were
the case that
suspicious?
the phone would be placed somewhere not readily visible to the naked eye. If it exists at all. Did you check the horse?
Let's keep asking.
The horse?
Shoko's body was
What?
placed on this horse.
So what, you think the phone was inside the horse? Metal pole. Okay, but how did I get in there?
It appears to be a smartphone.
I knew it was in the horse.
Don't lie. You doubted me.
So how do I get it out?
I cannot find any weaknesses or seams in the horse's body.
How did
The
it get
horse's
in?
neck does not detach either.
There must be some hole or something.
I found one.
Where?
The mouth of the horse. I might be able to fit inside.
Oh.
One moment.
Oh, okay, so they like just slid it down the throat.
I got it!
Yes. Good job, Iba.
She's adorable when she's in that little gummy bear form. I've got a smartphone.
Iba, who owned this phone? The number is...
I told Iba the number. What is the number? The results came back quick. I want to call it.
This is a rental phone.
a rental.
The owner is unknown. It is registered under a false identity.
Oh, this is Ota's phone, wasn't it?
Date, look at the device history.
It's gone. No outgoing call history.
What about the incoming history?
Only one call. 9:02 p.m. yesterday.
Mizuki and Ota discovered the corpse at approximately 9 p.m.
Mizuki must have heard this phone.
That would connect to what we experienced in Somnium.
Okay, can't put
the
the
caller?
phone
Name
away.
isn't displayed. The number isn't in their contacts. In fact, there are no contacts. No numbers at all.
So I know email addresses. Or as a history, that could be a crew either. Just the one crew. Call at 9:02 p.m. And I will look
This
up the
number
number.
is also from a rental phone. No owner is registered.
There's a pent up on the merry-go-round.
Oh.
Do I need to keep investigating this thing?
The battery died. The screen turned off.
The bench. So it's from the merry-go-round. A merry-go-round horse skewered upside down. It looks pathetic. It's a control room from the merry-go-round. This is where the head is operated. So I really need to go to sleep after this, I guess. So that means you keep finding that. Okay, so still nothing. Oof. It's been 8 years since Bloom Park closed. That's gone pretty bad. Oh. Call the number I just
Remember the
gave
number
you.
I just gave you?
Of course.
Call it.
It connected.
Uh,
It connected.
My name is Kaname Date. I'm with the Metropolitan Police Department.
Are you an idiot?
They hung up.
Oh, you think
No
so?
shit!
What kind of low IQ ignoramus calls a suspicious number and says they are from the police?
I couldn't help it. I wasn't ready. I just said the first thing that came into my head.
You told
You're a bad
me to
liar.
call.
I didn't think it would work.
Disappointing. There is no other word for it.
You're telling me.
Can you call it
Bye-bye.
again?
Can you
Is
call
he
it
gonna
again?
pick up again?
I'll be ready this time, I swear.
Are you sure?
Yeah, trust me.
The number you have dialed is no longer in service.
Damn, call deny.
Call deny?
Yeah, call denied.
Oh, the thing Reika from the Cabaret Club did to your number.
Damn, you remember that?
Probably someone involved in the incident. They hung up as soon as they heard you mention the police, then refused further incoming calls. That behavior is at the very least suspicious.
Why is the phone in the
Unknown.
horse?
But it does appear to be deliberate. Did the culprit do this, or did someone else? And for what specific purpose?
What sort of
Near Third
tower?
Street,
Yeah,
Shinjuku.
tower does that
That's a
connect to?
wide range. Can you tell if they called from a smartphone?
They did. I can tell from the number.
Does it have GPS?
The phone is likely capable of that function, but it has been disabled. The power also appears to be off. I cannot connect from any line, because you blew it.
Should we go
There
to
would be no
Shinjuku?
point to that now. The recipient is alerted to our presence and likely on the move.
Right.
Call Rika.
Why?
I want to hear her voice.
She put you on call deny.
Can't you try from another line?
I can, but I won't. Use a payphone if you want to call her.
I don't have my own phone. As long as I'm within range, I can use to make any call I need to. Whether this is a traditional line or not a message, I can have either help me. I was connecting to my mind wirelessly as well. So even when she's outside my eye socket, I can talk normally. Alright, let's go.
Let's get going. There's nothing more here.
Where are we going? Iris's house?
Yeah,
I don't know.
I'm curious.
About your prophecy? Absurd. It was nothing.
Let's hope so.
Dante!
Why aren't you staying inside? Check before you open the door. Where's
By
your
the
mom?
way, where's your mom?
She left earlier. She got a Nile message from someone. She looked kind of panicky, too.
Where did she go?
Dunno. She didn't tell me.
How are you?
Hop, hoppy, happy. Hop, hop, hop. Rabbit goes hop. Why do you ask?
Oh, well, you see...
Because I saw your dead body in a dream. Are you seriously going to tell her that?
You hush.
Probably not a good idea.
Dante, you came. But aren't you a little early?
Huh?
You said you would play Shovel Forge with me tomorrow.
No, I didn't. I did promise to go on a date with you.
Tomorrow? It's not even midnight yet.
Why would you
I kept
correct
my
that?
promise by staying home, so you need to keep your promise, Date. Oh, did you want something to drink?
No, sorry. I should be going.
What? Leaving already?
Yeah, I have some work to do.
Well, will you at least watch my stream at 1?
Stream?
Don't you remember? I'm an internet idol.
And you're gonna stream online?
Yeah.
At 1 in the morning?
Yeah.
You're a young woman.
What part of internet
You shouldn't
things?
stay up so late.
Oh, jeez, you sound like an old man.
Just staying up late,
Because
just
he is
waking
an
up
old man.
early. Hey!
It's fine. Today isn't for work, it's just a personal stream.
That's not the issue.
I can barely say wake
And
fast.
tomorrow is Sunday.
The days
Screw you,
the issue
Iba.
either.
Anyway, please watch, okay? I'll ask you about it on tomorrow's date.
Fine.
Date, I have been thinking. I am glad that nothing bad happened.
Yeah.
Well, now that you've
you're
said
right.
that.
Because sometime real soon, I'm going to die.
As results came to me, I stepped down hard on the accelerator. Okay, so menu is X. Let's go to save this. No, it's file. Case notes. I'll apologize if you get information about people you've spoken to or told you've heard. Update as the story advances. You got an album photo. You can own album photos by handing items or clearing Somnium with more than 1 second remaining. You can view photos you've collected at any time, collect them all. It is about my time though, so I'm gonna see if there's anyone we can raid. Over on Twitch, so let's find out. Alright, looks like we can raid packs, so that's who we're gonna raid. Have a good night, everybody.